2. Number 1 is Bach, McCannan. 2, Cape Town, Richard Hughes. 3 and 4 are both out because of the ground. A little bit too fast for Carnival Dancer and Chancellor. 5, Desert Deer, Kevin Darley. 6 is Free for Internet, Pat Eddery. Number 7, Grandera, Frankie Dettori. 8, Indian Creek, Richard Quinn. 9, Naef, ridden by Richard Hills. 10 is Paolini, Andreas Borix. Number 11, Poussin, is Dominic Berth. 12, Sydenham, Jamie Spencer. Number 13, Banks Hill, Olivier Pellier. And 14, Golden Silker, Ted Durkin. They're the 12 runners. 2 out, 3 and 4 in this Prince of Wales Stakes. And here's the betting with Angus.
Banks Hill is at the moment the 100-30 favourite, with Naef at 7-2, Grandera 5-1, and Desert Deer at 6-1. Park is 8-1 with Poussin at 10-1. Paolini is 12-1 with Indian Creek 25s. Sydenham 66 and Cape Town also 66-1. Well, it'd be fascinating to see how the betting for this develops. Remember, Simon.
Very different today. Set. And they're racing. All got away pretty smartly. Indian Creek just dropping back towards the rear of the field, and Sydenham, ridden hard from the gate, is going to be the early leader from Cape Town, who's right up there. Barker's trapped a little bit wide, and also up there is Desert Deer, inclined to take a tug in the early stages. Further back in the field then is on the inside Banks Hill, settling 6th in the early stages as they race now into Swinley Bottom, and it's Sydenham who shows the way. Sydenham by a length and a half to in second. Up on the outside there is Bark, then tucked away behind them in third is Cape Town. They're followed by Desert Deer, and further back in the field then on the inside is Banks Hill from Naef, and further back Paolini. Just tacking on to the rear of that leading group is Grandera. A couple of lengths further back in the field then is Poussin, giving them a start from well back Golden Silver with Free for Internet, and last of all is Indian Creek. 5.5 out in the Prince of Wales Stakes, and the leader Sydenham setting a good gallop by 4 lengths to Bark. Up on the outside of, in the centre, the yellow cap of Cape Town, and right there too is Desert Deer. They're a length and a half to Banks Hill, just being niggled along at this stage from Naef and Paolini. Behind them is Grandera. 2 lengths further back is Poussin. They're followed by Free for Internet, a gap to Golden Silver and Indian Creek. But the leader Sydenham as they race up towards the entrance to the home straight. Here come the challengers. Bark moving up, and Desert Deer on the outside is looming large. In behind them is Cape Town from Naef, and Banks Hill held up momentarily in the centre as they swing the corner now in the Prince of Wales Stakes. Sydenham the far side, tackled down by Desert Deer and Naef, and in the centre it's Banks Hill, the filly, call on for an effort now. Grandera going particularly well behind them. A furlong left to go now. Naef strikes the lead from Banks Hill, but here's Grandera and Indian Creek from last. Inside the final furlong though, Grandera takes it up. Grandera's gone 2 lengths, 3 lengths in front now, and Frankie's going to put a winner on the board here as Grandera goes on to win the Prince of Wales Stakes by 5 lengths. Second is Indian Creek. Banks Hill is third. Fourth then is Naef from Free for Internet, followed then by Golden Silker, Poussin, Paolini. Behind them is Sydenham. Cape Town is one of the last with Desert Deer, and also back there is Bark, but the winner, and an emphatic winner, is Grandera. Goes on to win the Prince of Wales Stakes by 5 lengths. Second is Indian Creek. Third, Banks Hill. Fourth then is Naef. Behind them in fifth is Free for Internet. A gap to Golden Silker, the orange, followed then by Poussin. Then a gap to Cape Town, Paolini. Desert Deer got very weary and was just beaten to the line by Sydenham there, and a gap to Bark, who has run uncharacteristically poorly today. The winner though is number 7, Grandera, owned by Godolphin, trained by Saeed bin Suroor, ridden by Frankie Dettori, and a major triumph for Godolphin, striking back on day 2 of Royal Ascot after drawing a blank on the opener, and Frankie Dettori getting on the scoreboard there. Second, number 8, Indian Creek, owned by Seymour Cohn, trained by David Ellsworth, ridden by Richard Quinn. Third, number 13, Banks Hill, owned by Khalid Abdullah, trained by Andre Farbert, ridden by Olivier Pellier. Fourth is number 9, Naef.
In the end, Grandera was well backed. First, number 7, Grandera at 4-1. Second, number 8, Indian Creek at 25-1. And third, number 13, Banks Hill, the 7-2 favourite, and Grandera winning by 5.